Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys a couple ideas to do a really easy doodle. First of all, I'm going to take out my mini sketchbook that I got at Michael's on clearance for $2.99. When it comes to rectangles, I really love using a landscape format. So that way you can draw horizontally, you can do a spread on one paper and make it go all the way across to the second paper. So over here, I have 4 brush pens that I have not used in a while. I like brush pens in particular, especially for this little activity that we're doing. If you're not sure if you have a brush pen, it'll say it on the pen and you will be able to know as soon as you take the cap off. So I have these 4 colors. They were given to me in some kind of art subscription box a while back. You can use any 4 colors that you want. It's really simple, whatever you're in the mood for. These colors go well together, and I am just simply going to put a couple circular blobs, more like ovals, on each page. It doesn't really matter, there's no rhyme or reason. Just put as many blobs as you want, as big or as small as you want. Just make sure you fill out your entire spread and you get all of your colors out and about. This is a really nice activity to do if you just want to create, you don't want to give much effort and you want to do something mindless, you don't want to give much thought to do a structured drawing, just something to unwind and relax. This is a really nice activity to do. So now that our circles and our ovals are done, I am just going to take a fine liner. This is a 0.5 micron, and I'm going to outline all of our circles. You can lift your pen if you want or do continuous lines. It's completely up to you. Again, it's a personal preference. I've done this over and over, so I tend to just do a continuous line. But continuous line drawing often makes people nervous, and we're here to relax and enjoy ourselves. So what I'm going to do is just circle inside a circle, and we're going to have stripy little flower bulbs. And I am going to continue this all the way across this page and on the other page to the left. I'm going to make both sides similar but slightly different just to give you guys an idea for your own doodles in your sketchbook. This is such a nice, easy activity. You can do it just to fill up a page in your sketchbook. You could even do it with young children. It's not a difficult activity, especially if you haven't drawn in a while and you're trying to break the ice or get out of a creative block. I highly recommend doing something like this. Like I mentioned before, you can go monochromatic with your colors. You can stick to one color. You can do any kind of contrast colors. If you want to swatch some markers and see how they work on your paper, you can use this as a swatch idea on your page as well. So see, super simple. Now just draw some stems. I recommend you put some movement to your stems because flowers are not perfectly straight up and it adds some personality and pizzazz. So just give each of your little blob flowers here a stem, bring it down and make them as wavy or as non-wavy as you like. And see, it's just that simple. Alright, so I'm going to take the same fine liner and add in some simple black little blobs, kind of like these are unopened or immature flowers, a little lower than our pretty colorful ones on top. You can put as many or as little as you like. You can skip this step altogether. Again, this is just simply a quick, easy, simple doodle idea. I'm going to add stems to my little blobs here, and I will probably add in a few more. Remember that nature is not perfectly symmetrical, so you don't have to have the same amount of blobs on one side of the page as you do on the other. And the beautiful thing about nature is it's not symmetrical and it's not perfect, and that's what makes it beautiful. So remember that if you doodle stuff like this, you can have one flower facing one way, one flower facing the other. And again, it's so simple that you could do this with a young child, and it's great to get your creative juices flowing. So now I'm going to put some little leaves on my flowers, and I'm going to keep it super, super simple, you guys. I find what stops people from drawing in the first place is they get paralyzed with fear, they don't know what to do, and then they tell themselves they can't do it. Just keep it simple. Over here, all I'm doing is a simple circle with a line down the middle, and I'm adding a stem. So not even a circle, it's more of an oval. So just do oval, line, stem. Again, you can do continuous line drawing, or you can lift your pencil or your pen, whatever you're using to draw, it doesn't matter. Just keep it simple. So now to fill up the sky area, I'm going to revisit our markers, and I'm just going to do simple little blobs. These markings end up coming naturally and organically because the brush pen makes these little rounded squares. You can do rectangles, you can do dots. I am just doing this to show that all you need is perhaps 10 minutes a day just to fill up a sketchbook page. Because remember, a filled sketchbook page is a beautiful sketchbook page. Yes, it's nice when sometimes you can sit down and do a detailed masterpiece, but if you just want to sit and have fun and relax, consider doing something like this. This video is less than 10 minutes, and these little ideas can honestly take you about 10 minutes if you just count the setup time, sitting down and enjoying yourself and not rushing through. All you need is about 10 minutes a day. Look at that, super cute, super simple, and you already have one page that is filled out. Now on this side of the page, I'm going to do it a little bit differently just to give you guys an idea, perhaps for your sketchbook. So I am just adding a teeny little bit of color to our unopened blobs just to make things different. Again, just sharing ideas. And you can do the same thing across both spreads. You can just do half a spread, or you can do 2 different spreads like I'm doing. I am just here to share ideas, and I want to encourage and inspire you that drawing and doodling can be quick, it can be easy, it can be fun, and I just want to get you guys comfortable with your sketchbooks, comfortable with drawing, comfortable with your materials. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a big masterpiece that you'd hang up in a museum. You just have to enjoy the process, and you're inadvertently learning and growing as you're doing it. So over here, to fill out my little sky area, I am simply doing very, very simple strokes, very, very simple, quick markings just to fill up the space in the background. It's a totally different look and a totally different vibe from the splash of color on the other page. And yes, that's my baby playing with my lamp, jiggling things around and throwing a toy at me. But I kept it in on purpose because this is real life, and it's further proof to further my point. You just need a few minutes a day just to get some creative juices flowing. I did this while my son played right in front of me. So here you have it, 2 simple doodle ideas that hopefully encourage and inspire you to open up your sketchbook and play around. If this idea helped you or inspired you in any way, consider giving me a like and a subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Have a lovely day. Thank you for stopping by. Bye everyone.